Greta Gerwig is a multiple Oscar-nominated filmmaker, both as a screenwriter and a director. She's incredible. And of course, she made the #1 film of the year in 2023 with Barbie. That, made a big splash at the Oscars, all that kind of stuff with the I'm Just Ken performance. It was a cultural phenomenon, the film. And, she's just a very hot filmmaker right now. People keep their eyes on her, both as a writer and as a director. Well, a number of months ago, word came out that she was looking at her next project potentially being The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe from the Chronicles of Narnia series, of course, written by one of my favorite all-time writers, C.S. Lewis. I'm not so much of a huge C.S. Lewis fan as a novelist as I am as a theologian. I read a lot of C.S. Lewis in my formative years. Mere Christianity was a really formative book for me, stuff like that. He's incredible. But I remember saying at the time, I don't know that I believe, number one, I don't think it's a smart move to try to do yet another Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And especially since it's a straight to streaming movie. And is that what Greta wants to do coming off a big Academy kind of year? And I said, I don't actually think this is going to happen. I mean, all the reports said it was happening. I just said, you know what? I just got a feeling this isn't going to happen. Well, I was wrong because it is currently happening right now. This comes just from the folks over at Deadline who write the following. Speaking with Deadline, after the Academy Awards ceremony, Greta Gerwig revealed that she has already begun pre-production on her new Narnia adaptation. The director said that she is set to return to London at some point soon to continue working on the new project, which will be released on Netflix. Gerwig's film will adapt the first book of the Narnia series, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and she's also signed on to make another film based on the second novel in the C.S. Lewis created world. So it's happening. She's doing it. I still don't like it. I mean, first of all, I don't know why. Why do another Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Like, why do it again? And I don't like it for Greta Gerwig. Like, you right now can write your own ticket. Greta Gerwig's in a position right now. I mean, she's not in Christopher Nolan's position, but she's in a position right now where she probably has more power and leverage in the business today than she's ever had in her career. That she can chart her own course and write her own ticket right now. And there's not a studio in Hollywood right now that would turn down a pitch from her. So why do a garbage straight to Netflix dump for a property that we've already seen done several times? And don't get me wrong, I'm not an anti-Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe guy. I'm a big C.S. Lewis guy. I love Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I hate religious-themed movies. I really do. I developed my hatred of religious-themed movies as a Bible college student. That's where I developed my hatred of religious movies. But Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is one of those heavily Christian-themed movies that I'm actually pretty good with. I really like that story, but Chris, help me make sense of this. Why would Greta want to do, at the height of her power right now, a straight-to-streaming dump film on a property that's already been done several times? And I, quite frankly, don't hear a lot of people saying, you know what we really need right now?
A dump film.
A dump film. Another Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
In certain corners of the internet, yes. They really want one of those.
Right now. Another iteration of Lion, the Witch.
A big old Cleveland steamer of a movie.
So help me make sense of this.
I mean, I can't, because in the past, first of all, the last Chronicles of Narnia movie was in 2005. So it's been almost 20 years since we had that film.
That is longer than that made me
We've
feel
had
old.
3 Spider-Men during that time.
Well, that's true, yes.
So I feel like if we're going to talk about timeline, sure, the time could be now to make this. She did start this script prior to Barbie.
That's right, she did. Yeah.
And what she's talked about, too, this is also from CBR, when talking about why she wanted to do this, she said that Narnia is connected to the folklore and fairy stories of England, but it's a combination of different traditions. As a child, you accept the whole thing, that you're in this land of Narnia, there's fawns, and then Father Christmas shows up. It doesn't even occur to you that it's not schematic. I'm interested in embracing the paradox of the world that Lewis created, because that's what's so compelling about them. So she's got a take on it. Right? She has her own perspective on it. And I'm interested to see how she does this because, yeah, to your point, I don't see C.S. Lewis as a big influence in Greta Gerwig's work. because I do always think, okay, it's very, very, in my personal opinion, heavy-handed Christian allegory, which is fine, and they're great
It's
stories.
barely even allegory.
Yeah,
It's like it's pretty. It's the Jesus
this lion is
lion.
Jesus.
It's the
All
Jesus
right?
cat.
It basically is. What if Jesus was a lion?
Yep.
So
I don't know. I mean, this is lion-esque.
that is.
Yeah.
That's
So maybe
very
that's-
true. This was.
That's our new Aslan right there. Ryan
Yep.
Gosling is
There you go.
Aslan.
That makes a lot of sense too, especially since male lions just stay home and the women go out and hunt. That makes sense for Barbie world. I can see it.
He's a 10 lion.
Yeah. But I am very interested in how she approaches film and filmmaking, especially as a writer, not just as a director, but her own storytelling. And especially because so many of her stories that we have seen, Lady Bird, Little Women, now Barbie, have had a very female-centered perspective and how women operate within the world and within society. I'm interested to see how that kind of plays in Narnia, which it's much more about that world and its building and the lore of all of that. So I'm interested to see what she'll explain. And also, just for those of you in the chat, I'm not shitting on Christianity by pointing out that this movie is or these books are allegorically tied to Christianity. They are. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
That's a weird take. But I am interested to see how she explores that and what she brings to the table.
Yeah. Look, anybody who wants to come into my chat and say I'm shitting on Christianity, child, I would bury you in any kind of a biblical trivia contest. I know my Bible way better than you ever will. So it's just a thing that I think the story is great. I love Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. I don't know that it makes for a great movie, just in and of itself. And I just don't understand why Greta, at this point in her career, with all the power and momentum that she's got right now and influence and pull, why she would want to do a straight to Netflix streaming dump and do this one. I would love to see her do something else. I really, really would. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Miracle Made. Did you know that your temperature at night can have one of the greatest impacts on your sleep quality? If you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Inspired by NASA, Miracle Made uses silver-infused fabrics and makes temperature-regulating bedding so that you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. When they arrived at our house, my wife Ann loved the feel of them so much, she couldn't even wait for me to get home to put them on our bed. Miracle Made has self-cleaning. These sheets are infused with silver that prevents up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. Miracle Sheets also have incredible comfort and quality. Miracle Sheets are luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands and feel as nice, if not nicer, than sheets used by some 5-star hotels. So go to TryMiracle, that's TryMiracle.com/Campea to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code Campea at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you will get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to TryMiracle.com/Campea and use the code Campea to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's TryMiracle.com/Campea to treat yourself. But anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you make of this? Maybe you're really excited for it. I don't personally get it. But listen, if anybody's going to make something good out of this situation of a film that's already been done and a straight to streaming movie, I guess it's going to be Greta Gerwig. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.